Guys, welcome. It's a beautiful day outside today, so it is nice weather. I took things outside. It's day number 33 or 34. I don't know exactly. I have to go look it up. But we've been going strong. I'm sore from the hangover, and here we are. We're back. And today I want to talk about how you can keep your control to yourself. Don't let others control you. It's pretty simple, guys. It's pretty simple. Whenever somebody tries to force you something, or they want something from you, they tell you to do something, don't get angry about it. Stay cool. There are two things you can do. You can either do it and just be fine with it, or B, you don't do it. And then you got to see what the consequences. Because we only stress when we look at when we because we only stress because we link the consequence of the outcome. And if that consequence is not that bad, then don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Then you gotta deal with whatever comes. But always, the only reason we stress is because we always like to look into the future, and then we see a pretty bad outcome, and then we see all the trouble coming to us. But the thing is, you just gotta stay cool and take things like every single moment. So stay cool with that. Don't go wild on that. And then take on the challenge, whatever is going to come at you. If people want you to do something, even though it is their job, why do you do it? Are they your master? No, you are your own master. Be your own master. Take full accountability, take full responsibility of yourself, and do your actions. And if that means you don't do something that's going to piss a few people off, let them be pissed. As long if it was not your responsibility, if it was not you who gave you word that you have to do it, and if it's not and if you can't change anything about it, and they're the people who have to take care of it, then let them take care of it. But if your boss tells you something and it's your responsibility, do it. But if your coworker tells you something to do and it's not your responsibility, don't sweat it. Or someone else, your friends, your partner, whatever. If it's something that you feel hey, this is not right, I'm pissed, why do I need to do it, then take control of yourself. You're a grown up. And as a grown up, you also can deal with consequences. But most of the time, guys, we always like to throw ourselves into that stress, and it's not really helping. Find the less stressful way, but you can but still do things. I might drift off a little bit, might make less sense, but I had an example that my agency sent me a package that I need for a job that I have to do in 2 days. It hasn't arrived yet, and they tell me to call the postal office. They tell me um, to see what's going on. And I'm just thinking dude, it's your job. But instead of getting pissed, I just call, because you got two things. Like I said, you can either do it or you don't do it. I called, but I was but they were trying to telling me hey, can you call because we called, and it's gonna be better if you do it. And I'm dude, you guys are BSing me right now. 1 second. So you guys are BSing me right now. But I called, I did it, and I'm all right, I did what I had to do. Now take care of yourself. Take it. Now it's your responsibility. Because if that package doesn't come, if I can't do the job properly that day, I'm not making the client upset because it's not my client. It's their client. So whoever has to deal with see if it's your responsibility. If it's not your responsibility, don't take on things that you don't have to do, because it's so easy to get caught up in these things, and then people use you, you get angry, you get upset, and then suddenly you wasted your day for someone else while you could have been super productive. Guys, let me do some push-ups. I'm still sore from the hangover. It's pretty crazy, but yeah, let's go. Let's do some push-ups. Alright, 40 push-ups. So yeah, always be in charge of yourself. Don't let people have power over you. You have to have power over yourself, and that's already hard. And if you have power over yourself, you can also have power over others. But like having power over yourself is like really true mastery, and it's gonna make people afraid of you because you're not easily to be controlled. You don't have to be a bad human, like, so what if they're afraid of you? But have power over yourself so you don't live a life full of regret. So you don't live a life where you feel angry, where you feel used. And you can live life on your own terms. That doesn't mean to neglect all the responsibilities you have. Still gotta do them. Because in life, there are always two sides. There are always two extremes. Like not caring at all, or like caring super much about all your responsibilities. You always have to find the middle ground, or shift to one side a little bit more. I always like to shift to the side more where you take things more seriously and where you do them, but I'm always giving a little bit of power to the side of not caring, because at the end of the day, so what, then we deal with consequences. But it's always better to win. It's always better to win. But if you have to deal with consequences, deal with them. And then also like look at every situation like rationally, objectively. And if you can see like and evaluate it and have a whole picture, a whole grasp of that of the whole situation, then you can judge everything better and act accordingly. Alright? I hope you guys can still hear me. It's getting pretty windy. But yeah, let's do more push-ups. We had 40. Dude, it's going pretty good. Alright, 80 push-ups. Guys, I also want to talk about a different topic that I want to talk in a different video. But yeah, let's shift off so I don't talk any nonsense and keep it quality on the other topic. But this one, I was thinking about like how what mental toughness is. Mental toughness is really pushing through the uncomfort. And martial arts is really the way to really build mental toughness, because it forces you to go through pain and keep fighting, and to get and this is what our brain always wants to avoid. This is why a lot of people are soft. Our brain always wants to escape to the safe route, but in martial arts and fighting, the positive outcome, the reward, is behind the discomfort, so you have to push through the discomfort to get to your comfort zone again. And that's how you grow it. This is a pretty cool thing. I'm gonna talk about it maybe tomorrow. We'll see if I still remember it. But yeah, let's do 20 more push-ups. It gets windy. Let's do them, and then we're good for today. See you guys tomorrow.